Lord, Tubi. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. So I'm going over a kill for a kill. One of the newest drops from Tubi. This is a Tubi original. So when I found out what this was about, the first thing that came to my mind was two movies, actually. The first one, Strangers on a Train, is an old Alfred Hitchcock movie. I want to say it came out in 58, somewhere around there, in the 50s, where basically these two people cross paths. They talk about their life, and one's like, well, I'll kill your wife and you can kill such and such, right? Then 3 decades later, you have Throw Mama from a Train, which has Danny DeVito in it and Billy Crystal. And it's the same type of thing. Danny DeVito plays, you know, this guy who is a student in Billy Crystal's writing class. His mom is crazy. He wants Billy to kill his mom, and he's going to kill his wife because he's having problems with his wife, right? So in this one, it's the same type of thing. The main character is an author who has been famous from writing her book about how she fought a sexual abuse encounter. And she meets this woman who is in a physically abusive relationship, and she pretty much is like, hey, you kill my husband, I can kill your wife, because the author has a wife that I guess is like controlling. She wasn't really abusive to me. Now, something I really had to push through with this movie, A Kill for a Kill, is the acting was extremely melodramatic. Like, it put me in the mind of like soap opera, Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, Days Were a Lot. Like, that's what it was giving me. It was just really that over the top, I would say, theatric acting. It was a bit much for me personally, right? But I was like, I want to see this all the way through, especially since I got to the part where I was comparing it to Strangers on a Train, Throw Mama from a Train, with that whole you kill mine, I kill yours thing, right? So the author and her wife, their relationship, to me, I don't feel like they had chemistry on camera. They didn't give me wife and wife. They gave me like they wouldn't even cross paths in real life. The chemistry just wasn't there for me, so that was something else I had to push through. When we got to the character of the woman that was pretty much stalking the main character all around town about her abusive husband, like I said, her acting was a little melodramatic too, but I really liked her character's intensity. Like, I really was like, okay, she is dead set on this woman killing her husband. She's dead set on getting this done, right? I did not expect a plot twist in this, but we did get one. When we found out that homegirl made her up, the author made her up, and she was the one she was basically talking to herself, having a psychotic moment, and that she was the one that killed her wife, not the quote-unquote abused woman who didn't exist, because the author was going through something, right? And we also find out that, you know, in her book she was saying that she fought off the rapist. Well, in real life she didn't. And we found out that the rapist is her sister's fiance, which that was very heartbreaking, because I have a sister in real life, and it would just crush me if someone that I was dating sexually assaulted my little sister and she didn't tell me, because for whatever reasons I would just feel like, girl, you're my sister. Like, we can get dude beat up for this, all right? Like, don't worry about me, you know, having a relationship. But that was really sad. But I like the fact that it showed that when you go through traumatic experiences, I don't know if she was cuckoo psychotic before the assault, but I do feel like, because the human brain is very, I don't even think scientists have actually seen what the human brain is capable of. I honestly, truly believe in my heart that everybody does not take trauma the same. And I feel like some people, it can make them go crazy. So I'm wondering, that sexual assault, did it make her lose it? And she started to unravel and ended up just creating this whole entire other person that wasn't there. Interestingly enough, this is the second movie I've watched. It's January. I'm trying to think, when did I view? I think I viewed that other movie, Sympathy for a Narcissist. I want to say I reviewed that in like November, December, but it's interesting that I've ran across yet another movie where the main character is having a psychotic break the whole time, and they imagine this whole scenario, this whole person that does not exist. It's interesting, you know. We see homeless people out on the street, and I can guarantee you a lot of them, the ones that may not have drug issues, a lot of them have mental health issues. Because if you think about it, I'm going off topic here, I'm going to come back. If you think about it, the average person who's facing homelessness, you're going to find somebody's couch to sleep on. You're going to find a car, if you have one, to sleep in. You're going to find some kind of shelter before you're just totally out on the street walking around. And I think that a lot of times, I'm not going to say most, because everybody's story is different when it comes to homelessness. I'm going to say that a lot of times it is mental health. So please check on your loved ones. If you know somebody that's been sexually assaulted or dealt with childhood neglect, abuse, you know, when your brain is still developing in those formative years as a child, and you're dealing with traumatic stuff, that could change some things in your brain chemistry. So if you know someone that's going through that, please check up on them. That is the one good thing that I got out of this movie. I wasn't expecting that ending. I was expecting, I don't want to give away Throw Mama from the Train, just in case you want to see that. But I was expecting kind of like the girl that she made up. I was expecting her to be real, all the way real, that she killed her wife. And I was thinking the ending was going to be her, you know, getting the police involved and getting her arrested or something like that. So shout out to the writers for that little twist, because I was not expecting that. And it was interesting. It's something to talk about. You know, mental health and trauma a lot of times can go hand in hand, in my opinion. All right. So A Kill for a Kill. This is on Tubi, one of Tubi's newest. I think it dropped like a week ago. So if you've seen this already, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Shout out to my 105 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed. But you know you can by hitting that button for me. Peace and blessings to you all. Until next time.